To John Mueller, who is on the flip side at Jack Ciattarelli's campaign headquarters in Bridgewater, New Jersey. So, John, you just heard those numbers right there coming in real time, right, with 6% reporting with Mikey Sherrill in the lead. What is the mood there at the Ciattarelli headquarters?
Well, certainly not the numbers they want to see right out of the gate, but they just started letting people in. So really, I don't think too many have had time to really absorb what's going on. We're seeing a lot of red caps and red ties and red dresses. So this party, for lack of a better word, is just getting started, and it's going to be a long night. Taking another look at those numbers, 59.2 to 40.3. One of the things that Jack Ciattarelli's campaign manager pointed out, and you alluded to it at the top of the show here, the ballots now can be counted earlier. Governor Murphy in 2022 made changes after that very close challenge he faced from Jack Ciattarelli. So mail-in ballots can now be counted up to 5 days before the polls close. So Jack Ciattarelli's campaign manager predicted this. He said, don't be surprised if you see a big lead right out of the gate for Mikey Sherrill. His thinking going that those mail-in ballots that were counted, boom, go right out there, and they will give a potentially distorted view of how big the lead really is. He thinks as the night goes on, their internal polling shows they're neck and neck. He thinks that it is probably, he predicted that it would in fact be a quick jump out for Mikey Sherrill, but he doesn't necessarily think that's going to last. I'll tell you what, I'm looking at my numbers right now, 54.4 to 45, so they just tightened up a little bit with 12% of the vote. And the Ciattarelli campaign manager also saying that he doesn't expect what happened last time with Governor Murphy and Jack Ciattarelli. He expects that this campaign, this race, the governor will be decided tonight. That's his prediction. One way or the other, he thinks we're going to have a governor this evening. So it's going to get more and more exciting. We'll be standing by in Bridgewater at Ciattarelli headquarters. I'm John Mueller. Back to you.
Yeah, and John, stand by because I have a question for you, but I do want to take a look at those numbers in real time again for the folks at home who may be just tuning in and show you where things stand as we get these numbers in real time. Okay, so 54% to 45%. Now you can see it jumped, right? So we have a difference now of about 36,000. That was just 17,000 moments ago. We have 12% of those precincts now reporting. So the numbers, 54 to 45, staying the same, but the number of votes has now changed. 209,000, 271,000. Look at this. Okay, it just jumped again. 58% to 41%, now leading Mikey Sherrill by 77,000 votes. But our polling, to John's point, the last Pix 11 Emerson College poll that we had this at a 1% race, right? So it's going to come down to the wire. Our expert Dan Cassino here from Fairleigh Dickinson University, John, also saying that he anticipates this being called tonight, but much different case in this go-around. The folks who stayed home in the presidential election who may not have voted for Kamala Harris may be coming out to vote tonight for Mikey Sherrill. But Jack Ciattarelli got very personal in this campaign, attacking Mikey Sherrill a number of times for a number of controversies. And some people are saying that that may have caused him to lose on the issues because people got drowned out by the other noise.
Yeah, certainly possible, and time will tell tonight if that is in fact the case. You know, the Trump Association, it's a tough thing to bear in the state of New Jersey. It is a blue state, and as much as New Jersey reliably goes for Democratic presidents, Jack Ciattarelli can take heart that they do, in fact, sometimes go for Republican governors. So we didn't see Donald Trump come here and campaign with Jack Ciattarelli. We saw President Obama do that. I don't know if you'd call it a distance, but it wasn't a real public embrace, and I'm sure that was part of the optics and part of the decision there on the campaign with Ciattarelli. Dan.
It's been very interesting because it's something that Jack Ciattarelli has changed the position on. He was anti-Trump the last time he ran for governor. This time he's very pro-Trump, but of course Trump did not come to campaign for him, like you said.